This is Moab, Utah. And if you know anything about the area, you know this famous site. Top of the World. It's a quintessential Moab destination for off-roaders. It's a Jeep Badge of Honor trail, mostly done in the summer. But that made us wonder, can you do it in the winter? Well, let's find out as we take our trusty 2024 ZR2 to the ultimate test. Will we conquer Top of the World, or will we have to turn around? Let's find out. Just a tiny bit. So we are here in
Top of the World.
We're doing Top of the World.
Top of the World.
And we don't know what it looks like. The last trail report was on December 7th, and this is
January 3rd.
So it could be icy. We're going to see how far we can make it.
At least the easy part. Maybe the top.
We're going to see. Let's find out together in our... And of course, we're taking our trusty ZR2. And
come in Tacoma soon. Stay tuned.
He speaks lies. He speaks lies. Anywho, apparently we're a bunch of goofballs today, so let's get going. Here's the start of the trail. You start at Dewey Bridge.
Going into 4 high just because I don't need low eventually. There, 4 high, done flashing. 4 high for dirt road. That's what all Prius, all ZR2 drivers, maybe I do it. I just do it. It's a grandpa, really did the grandpa thing. You're right, I'm going back too high, it's ridiculous. Hang on, I couldn't do it.
You're not that man right at the moment. You're not old enough.
I'm not old enough yet. I haven't hit that threschhold. But I'm not getting it to Tacoma. It was a joke. I like my ZR2.
Exactly.
All right, so we're heading out. Look at that. That's cool. I've never been back this far.
Now, isn't that a view? The reds and the oranges of the Entrada sandstone really pop against this desert environment. It's things that you usually would see in the Wave and famous places like that. But it shouldn't be a surprise since Moab, Utah seems to have it all. As you heard, we are doing Top of the World, which is one of Moab's most legendary viewpoints that's perched high above Fisher Valley and Onion Creek. But as most people know, it isn't an easy trip to get to the top. You have to earn it. The beginning part of this trail is really more about the scenery than the off-roading. You're really pretty much driving on a graded county road. You'll witness towering sandstone cliffs in lines with the route streaked with the deep reds, oranges, and yellows that have been sculpted by time, wind, and water. And if you're lucky enough, if you come when there's been snow, you'll see some dustings around these rock faces. But once you pass the final sign, the road starts to take a turn to more adventure. The trail turns into rugged, rock climbing, littered with loose stone ledges, and waiting to put your suspension and your off-roading skills to the test. So why don't we start doing that now? You're fine. It's smooth. It's fine. You're gonna do just fine. It's just.
No, it's bumpering.
No, it's not.
Bumpering. Bumpering. Okay, we made it.
You're okay. Right there. Yeah, your bumper's good. Right there. Go, little passenger. Yep, right there. You're gonna start climbing on passenger. Now go passenger some more. Right there. That's gonna avoid that rock.
I'm gonna work my way to the right.
Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly where we're sending you. For anyone wondering, this is the harder side of the obstacle. There is a bypass to the left if you don't want to attempt it. But in all honesty, if you don't want to attempt this, you probably shouldn't be on Top of the World trail. I personally think that a lot of the bypasses are great for coming down the trail, so you can just get out a little bit quicker. After that last big obstacle we did, we decided it was time to do what we needed to do. And you know what that is. So these are our air down tools.
There we go.
These are super nice because you can send them to any PSI you want. If you look there, you can kind of see.
Pretty low.
We had them at 15 last time.
We had like 20.
So I think we're going to do 20 for this trail. So we've done 2 obstacles now without it, but we know it just gets gnarlier as you go. So we're going to air down at this point. As you can see here, the trail is extremely bumpy after that first obstacle. This is why airing down on this trail is so important. So we ended up going around actually about 18 PSI all said and done. And that really helps smooth out the ride, even though right here it seems like it's extremely bumpy. There's a moment on this trail, somewhere between the easy rolling road and the real challenges ahead, where the landscape starts to shift, and you can feel it. The rocks seem rougher, the trail a little less forgiving. You start to notice how quiet it is out here, just the hum of the tires over the rock, with the occasional gust of wind as you roll higher and higher into the terrain. This is the part of the trail where you really find your rhythm. The world slows down just a little bit. You take time to appreciate the trail and all the rocks that you're driving on. With the mountain ranges in the distance, it reminds you just how small you are, and that this landscape is truly timeless. This part of the trail we truly enjoyed. It was kind of a place that made us appreciate the ride and not just that massive destination at the end. We knew, even if we didn't make it to the top, this part of the trail was worth seeing. As you drive closer to that final mile, the rocks get bigger and so do the ledges. These rocks are preparing you for what's to come. And by the end of the section, we knew we were going to try to make it to the top. But that's when the ice and snow started getting thicker and thicker on the trail, making the slick rock even slicker. Just a tiny bit. Because I thought it was going to clear. At this point, this is where our battle with the icy road began. It's just icy on this one side for sure. So this is one of the bypasses that we did take. The section that goes below and back up is rather difficult, especially if you're in a longer wheelbase vehicle. So we opted for the easier of the 2 obstacles that are coming right up here soon. And trust me, if you've seen Top of the World Trail before, you know which one we're talking about. Slow. There you go. Yep. Just barely. Oh, there. Skid right plate. Just keep going straight. Just the tiniest touch. So drive towards me. And now you can turn driver. Perfect, right there. Keep cutting. That is perfect. As you can see, at this point of the trail, we were in high enough elevation that the trail itself started getting icy, not just the offshoots that people weren't using in the winter. Knowing we still had quite a bit to go, we started getting a little bit nervous about traction. I would just keep going that way. You'll be fine through there.
I need a microphone.
You'll get a little flexy in here, but not bad. Not even really very much at all. I would go far passenger. There you go. And you're good. It's just icy. Everything's icy, don't you know? It's like winter or something. Right there's perfect. And then that's when we saw it, the hill full of ice. Were we gonna make it? Well, we were about to find out.
That's hard up there.
I think this is the hard part. Oh, I don't know, the part that looks hard? Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I think you might need to back down. I think we might need to back down. I have a feeling we're not gonna make it.
Waiting for the truck to slide down the damn hill.
It's just slick.
Oh, it's sketchy inside. I guess I still back down. No, we're not making that, I don't think.
No, that looks like an icy piece of...
This will be sketchy enough.
I think so.
Back down, man.
Hey, right there, be careful. Watch your driver's side, everything on your passenger is clear. Then you're good. You're really great on this side, you're perfect. You're gonna, yep, right there. Once you're past that tree on your driver's side, you're good. I think so. That was too icy. I think it just gets worse. I would go back towards that wide area because there's boulders on the passenger side. So keep going straight back. Now you can start turning. And for the section that no one saw that was coming up after this section, it was completely covered in ice like a waterfall. There was truly no way for us to make it up, and turning around was the correct decision. So we decided to turn around because, as you just saw the clip, it is so icy and it's just getting worse. Like the next waterfall up above is completely covered in ice. Mm-hmm. So if you're planning on doing Top of the World in the winter, it's a crapshoot. So we're gonna work our way back down all these hard obstacles we made it up.
Bumpiness. Like, oh well, we'll come back and do it when it's nicer.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it to Top of the World at some point, but the good news is that the ZR2 has done all the obstacles so far.
Except for the end ones.
Except for the very, very end, which we were only a half mile away.
We can do it.
But it was even too icy even for hiking, I would say, because it was just...
Yeah, it was kind of sketchy enough, right?
It was just walking
up. I thought the truck would just slide off and I get off and I couldn't even walk. So
yeah,
when I go walk, but it was very slippery.
So that's why we didn't hike to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to work our way down and then
Plus it's like 1:30 or something when they get down before dark.
Yes. So this gives us plenty of time without feeling rushed.
Exactly. So, some of these obstacles going down aren't that easy. So.
No, and we have switched to the GoPro now because our memory card on the other camera is full. So if you've noticed a change in video, that is why. Not that any of you really care that much. But we will get back to you.
Oh, I do. It's all about that.
We will get back to you once
we
get
talking,
to some
so
of these.
I eat all the chips.
It's all about the chips. Do you hear him? And yes, he is this way all the time, so...
I'm not. I'm much more charming in person.
Then if you go straight down, you should be okay. Just go slow off the ledges. Right there is good. Keep going straight because it'll keep the passenger side from having a huge drop. Because it's going to have a huge drop when you're coming down on this side. So here comes the big drop. You're going to get tilted. It's going to be big. So just keep going through it. Keep going. You're about 8 inches off the ground from getting that tire down right now. No, you're still on the ground in the back. Only lifted a tiny bit. Here comes the back. There you go.
Even though we were disappointed we didn't make it to the top, this view coming down is epic, and we are so glad we got to see it in the daylight.
So here's the gnarly trench that has occurred that we didn't show on the way in. So we're going to straddle it and show you on the way out of here, because that is pretty deep. You could have a bad day pretty quick if you take the wrong line.
Don't worry, we'll be back when this ice is melted. If you like videos like these, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and we hope to be out there on the trail soon. But until then, bye for now.